Good day, good day, good day. Today is Thursday. What is it? The 15th? 15th of August, and it's been, slow start, man. Slow start. Slow start. Nothing on roadie this morning. Nothing for 526, 2635. I ain't got nothing. 16 and change, spark, 11 items, 2.5 miles. Let's start the day, baby. Let's start the day. Alright guys, had to pick up a mirror and some yogurt. Now we're gonna get some tuna. Where you at, tuna? Over here. Alright guys, finished that shop. Got these items, 11 items, spark, dot, and I got an Instacart. Those two socks, baby socks, 11 and change, going over to mine for the woods. So I figured I'll do that. Go home and make almost $28, I think, for this little shift. Not much, but if you want to call it salvage, you could call it salvage. Better than zero. Let's get it. All right, guys, we got everything loaded. Now let's drop them off. So, guys, got those items shopped for, as I mentioned in the previous clip. 6 minutes to the drop off. We'll be there at 7:59. I do have to drop my wife to work for 9. I have a little time, and then I'll drop off the Instacart order. But yeah, today's not the ideal start. I gotta drop it off by 8:32. So maybe I'll just turn on Uber Eats while I'm over there to see if I get something. But I hate working like this, man. I hate working when I'm under, I'm limited. Because if I wasn't limited, I could have put in for as many huge gigs or XL gigs as possible this morning, like even far from home. But the fact that I know that I have to get back home for 9 and I didn't want to eat up the whole morning just, doing 1 gig driving a whole lot of miles, I didn't put in for a lot of them. And my local Home Depot, 1 shitty gig drop, 7 miles, I think, for $14. Going over to Far Rockaway, I was like, I ain't doing that. So, location matters with Roadie, and I didn't get anything. Kind of depressing, to be honest. But when you have multiple apps, you got to know how to rebound, though. I did have a freight order, tire order came out from Freeport to Coney Island. $50 to pick up 4 tires. I took it, and I was saying to myself, I'm going to take my son and my daughter, and we're going to head over to Freeport, pick it up, and, drop it off, make $50. But I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? I did say that I don't want to use the MDX to do gig work anymore. And I was like, yeah, I cleaned it up yesterday, cleaned out the inside. It smells really good. And I just can't put tires in there today. You see what I mean? So I was like, just cancel. I just canceled. It is what it is, man. You know what I mean? Just one of those mornings, guys. But we're going to start with almost $30, which means later I got to go back out and, try to get to at least $100 today. Guys, you won't believe what just happened, man. You won't believe what I just did. I'm a knucklehead. But we have a Uber Eats 3 minutes away from the pickup. Let's go. And it's paying $6, not going far. So, you know, making it work, man. Making it work with the apps. But you would not believe what I did. So dumb. While I was backing up, you know, I backed up. Bam, 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 bam. Parked. And the wheels were like slightly like turned, you know, maybe like this way. So I don't know if that contributed to what I'm about to tell you. So I backed up and I stopped. The vehicle stopped, it wasn't moving. I did my thing, you know, I came out the vehicle, you know, went back in, I grabbed the other phone so I could, you know, give you a nice shot of me dropping off the groceries. Then while I'm dropping off the groceries, I notice that my reverse lights are on. So I'm saying, why are my reverse lights on? That's a bit weird. Why are they on? Is there something wrong that when I'm parked, the reverse lights come on instead of the park lights? You know? So I'm like, what's going on? Guys, tell me why. Came back here, I peeped through the window, and I realized I left the freaking van in reverse. I left it in reverse. Good thing the reverse ain't that powerful and it didn't move. You see what I mean? That was crazy though. That was crazy. What if while I'm delivering, I go back to check the freaking van and it's like gone? But anyways, let's go to, we're going to Magic Bagels of Hewlett. Not far away. And I'm gonna drop that off and then do the Instacart. Remember, we have time with the Instacart. It's not due until 8:32. You know, so I think we kind of salvaged the morning shift. I think we did. I'll be good with the little 30-something dollars, $34 or so that I make right now. Not quite the $88 that we made yesterday, but not every day is gonna be the same. Always remember that. Not every day is gonna be the same. Gotta rebound later. Walk in, walk out, guys. Love it. Oh, we gotta scan the code. I'm getting a Grubhub. Is it good? Could we do it? $2.50. $2.50. Oh man, despicable. Despicable, man. Anyways, this drop off 4 minutes away, and I think it's going in the direction we want to go to. So yeah, I think it is. Yep. Perfect, man. So we'll just drop this off and then call it that for the morning. I actually wanted to get some oil for this, for the van, and a filter, but I didn't get anything. Yeah, I didn't get it. I didn't get it, man. So what I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna do the oil change on the Acura, and just, you know, I'm gonna do the Dodge Caravan tomorrow. So Acura today, Caravan tomorrow. So I have a lot of time, you know. It's no rush. It's due at 86,758, and the mileage is currently 86,646. So in about 100 miles. So yeah. guys. Let's drop this off to the stink here. Oh, I think it's over here. Is it here? Is it here? Nope. It's not there. It's up here.
The next day.
What's up, guys? It is Friday, the 16th of August, and we're back on the grind. Didn't go back out yesterday, so only made about $33 and change in the morning. And you know, I was planning to go back out. I even, you know, took a shower, tell my daughter get ready. You know, we're going back out. Went to pick up my wife, and then she says she has to go to Target. So I'm like, once she said that, I'm like, oh man. So I had to pick up a few things at BJ's as well. One thing led to another, and you know, I ended up saying, you know what, man, let's just stay home. You know, let's just stay home and relax. So yesterday was a dud. And you know what I realized? I should have never changed the goal for the 3 days from $300 to $500, because I think initially I said 100 a day, because I know I'll be, you know, time will be limited. But what we did on Wednesday was promising, so I was like, okay. But yesterday, But anyways, man, we do have a gig on Roadie from the Valley Stream Home Depot. It's currently 6:25. So I have the gig. It's going towards the Rochdale area, close to the other Home Depot, which is perfect. I could have stayed at the Home Depot and put in for the gigs over at Merrick. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to run an experiment. Since I got the gig at 6:20, I want to get something for the 6:25 drop as well. So I'm going to skedaddle over to Merrick. It's an experiment to see if I'm at that location, if it'll help me to get a gig to add to the route. You see what I mean? So I'm running an experiment right now. I don't know if you can do the experiment, but you can, because if there's a 620 drop and there's a 635 drop in your market, you could do it. And then, but there's not a lot of 620 drops though. But let's say there's a 520 drop. Store opens at 6. And then there's a 635 drop. You might say, okay, let me pick up the order from the 620 drop, from the 520 drop, head to another Home Depot for the 635 drop, so that I'm there when the drop happens. You see what I mean? Instead of at the drop-off location for the 520 drop. You see? So just an experiment, you know, that I'm running. Maybe I could use it in the future if it works. Is it gonna work? I don't know, but it doesn't matter though, because I'm not too far from the store, and I could always turn on Spark and see if I get an order coming back this direction to double it up. But at least it's a better start than yesterday. Let's say that. Talk to you with an update. Alright guys, just picked up an oil filter and 5 quarts of oil, along with some washer fluid for the van. Go get that done today. And I do have another order. Well, I'm trying to actually get the Home Depot order that I got from over here upgraded to a huge, because it's 2 vanities, but they're not with it. I'm trying a second time. But I do have a order on Spark, paying 21. I think it's 3 drop-offs. So that should take us up to about $45. I don't even have the time, but I'm gonna try to do it real fast. Wish me luck. All right, guys, we got the items. A little behind on schedule today, way behind. But we gonna make it work, man. We gonna make it work. So guys, just finished the pickup at Home Depot. The second pickup. Well, I have 4. Oh man, what is this person doing? Well, come on. What are you looking at me? God damn. Anyways, I have 4 orders to drop off. It's almost 8 o'clock. I've been out here since like 5. I've been out here since 5, man. I tried to get something for 5:20, and then I was doing a little work on the channel, thumbnails and things, and then the 6:20 drop happened. I did get something for the 6:20 drop at this store, and as I said, I ran over to the other store to see if I get something too. Didn't get anything. I actually put in for 2 gigs, right? One I didn't get for 17 bucks, and the other one was a large gig. It just kept pending. I didn't even check to see if it's still there, or if I got it or not. But if I did, it probably gone. But it just kept pending. It wouldn't tell me if I got it or not. And I was like, whatever, man. And then, obviously, I went to buy the freaking oil, and then I got the other ones on Spark. So today, this order may go up to $30 though, so we may end up making about $55 or $54, which is not a bad haul if you ask me. You see what I mean? But the thing is, I'm dropping off the first one in 7 minutes, and then I'll drop off the cabinets, the vanities, and then I think I have to go home. So I'll do that, go home, and then once I have my son with me, I drop my wife to work, and then drop off the last 2, and then go back home and do the oil change on both the vehicles, you know. That's the plan. Not how I wanted it, but just how it is today, man. Just how it is today. We got some fence jackets, we got a trimmer, and we got a can of paint. So nothing too crazy, but yeah, just a lot of hassle, man. It's just the hassle that we gotta go through. Don't get me wrong, I could have done something else. I did get a nice little Spark order this morning, paying $42, even before the roadie drops happened. I could have done it. You see what I mean? I could have banged it out, but I chose not to. Maybe that's what I should have done. Maybe I should have got the Spark order, got the roadie order, do the Spark, come back, pick up the roadie, drop it off, and make about $60+ without the hassle. But I thought that I was gonna get something better on roadie. But anyways, let's do the drop-offs and then, you know, call it a day. Last 2 days, not as planned. Well, maybe I'll go out later, but I don't know. Today's my wife's brother's birthday, so maybe she'll do something for him later. I don't know, man. I don't know. Last 2 days didn't work out as planned, but we're still making some money. Sorry for the long-winded rant there. Somewhat of a rant about my morning. All right, guys, first drop off, as I suspected, a can of spray. Can of paint. So guys, the next drop off, only 9 minutes away, which is perfect, man. And then I go home. Yeah, sticking to my plan right now. But this just shows you, man, not every day is gonna be all rosy and sweet. But the thing is, I'm working on a schedule. If I wasn't working on a schedule, it'll be whatever, you know what I mean? I'll rebound, I'll recover with the different apps. But the fact that I'm working on a schedule, a very tight one in fact, messes with my whole flow, man. Alright guys, we got the second order dropped off, and now let's drop off the trimmer, which is in the back of the Acura right there. So I am using the Acura. My son's right there. Get this job done. Let's get it. Right guys, we got this dusty thing to drop off. Let's do it. Yeah.